magic. Magicians have the ability to make the impossible possible. And that's exactly what he did. He didn't just play football, he enchanted it. He didn't follow the rules, he rewrote them. While others trained to master the game, he felt it, lived it, danced with it. No tactics could contain him, no defender could ever predict him, and no fan could ever forget. From the dusty streets of Porto Alegre to the roaring crowds of Barcelona, Milan and beyond, he didn't just shine, he lit up the world like a shooting star. This is not just a story about goals, trophies or statistics. It's a story of a smile that lit up a stadium. This is the story of Ronaldinho, the man who made the ball his wand and turned every touch into a spell. Welcome to the world of Ronaldinho, the magician. Ronaldo de Assis Moreira was born on 21st of March 1980 in the city of Porto Alegre. His mother was a salesperson who studied to become a nurse. His father was a shipyard worker and a footballer for the local club Esporte Clube. After Ronaldo's elder brother signed with Grêmio, the family moved to a home which was a gift from Grêmio to convince Roberto to stay at the club. Life was good for the young Ronaldinho. Then, disaster struck. When Ronaldo was 8 years old, his father drowned in the swimming pool. The tragedy strengthened the family bond. Ronaldo's football skills began to blossom at the age of 8. He was the first given the nickname Ronaldinho, inho meaning small. His first brush with the media came at the age of 13, when he scored all 23 goals in a 23-0 victory against the local team. Ronaldinho was identified as a rising star at the 1997 Under-17 World Cup Championship, which he scored 2 goals. Ronaldinho's career began with the Grêmio youth squad. He made his senior side debut during 1998 Copa Libertadores. 1998 saw the emergence of 18-year-old Ronaldinho with 22 goals in 47 matches, and he put headlining displays in derbies against Internacional, most notably on the 20th of June 1999 in the Rio Grande do Sul State Championship final. In a match-winning performance, Ronaldinho embarrassed Internacional's Brazilian legend and the 1994 World Cup winning captain Dunga, flicking the ball over his head on one occasion and leaving him flat-footed in a mazy dribble on another. Ronaldinho achieved further success with Grêmio, winning the Copa Sul. Arsenal expressed an interest to sign Ronaldinho, but the move collapsed. In 2001, Ronaldinho signed a 5-year contract with French club Paris Saint-Germain in a $5 million transfer. Ronaldinho made his league debut for the club on 4th of August 2001, appearing as a substitute in a 1-1 draw with Auxerre. Ronaldinho spent the majority of the first few months of the 2001-2002 season alternated between the bench and a starter's role. He was influential in the 2001-2002 Copa de la Liga, helping PSG reach the semi-finals, where they were eliminated by Bordeaux. In a round of 16 match, Ronaldinho scored 2 second-half goals in the game after having entered the match as a halftime substitute. Despite Ronaldinho's initial success with the club, the season was marked by controversy, with Paris Saint-Germain manager Luis Fernandez claiming that the Brazilian was too focused on the Parisian nightlife rather than football, and complained that his holidays in Brazil never ended. at the scheduled time. Despite repeated rift with Fernandes, Ronaldinho returned to the team for the 2002-2003 season, with the player switching to the number 10 shirt. Although his performances in the second season with the club were underwhelming compared to his first, Ronaldinho performed admirably with the club. On 26th of October 2002, he scored 2 goals in PSG's 3-1 victory over classic rivals Marseille.
Ronaldinho, ça bouge devant la cage de Ronaldinho, et c'est de Ronaldinho, ça roule pour le 2-0, seul n'a touché.
In the return match, he again scored in PSG's 3-0 victory.
L'interception de Ronaldinho, Ronaldinho qui file vers le but de Ronaldinho, Ronaldinho face à Ronaldinho, ballon pique main sur cette passe.
On the 22nd of February 2003, Ronaldinho scored the goal of the season. Ronaldinho was also praised for his performance in the Copa de France when he scored both goals in the club's 2-0 win over Bordeaux in the semi-final, which inserted PSG into the final. For his performance, Ronaldinho was given a standing ovation by the Parisian supporters. Unfortunately for the club, however, Ronaldinho and the team failed to capture the form that got them to the final, as they bowed out 2-1 to Auxerre due to a last-minute goal from Umsa. Despite Ronaldinho's performances, the club finished in a disappointing 11th place position. Following the season, Ronaldinho declared he wanted to leave the club after the capital club failed to qualify for any European competition. Barcelona was in shambles. The 2002-03 season was the final year of President Juan Gaspar's reign. It was also his least successful at Barcelona, with the club changing manager 3 times during the course of the season, disrupting the league campaign. The club eventually finished in 6th place in La Liga, which was Barca's worst league position in 15 years. Overall, the team's form was poor all season, which spurred wholesale changes in management, the board, and the squad of players. Newly elected FC Barcelona president Juan Laporta stated, "I said we would lead Barca to the forefront of the footballing world, and for that to occur, we had to sign one of these 3 players, David Beckham, Thierry Henry or Ronaldinho." Henry remained with Arsenal, and Laporta then promised to bring Beckham to the club. But following his transfer to Real Madrid, Barcelona entered the running for Ronaldinho and outbid United for his signature in a €30 million deal. At the club where he would spend his peak years and basis of his global fame, Ronaldinho made his Barcelona debut in a friendly against Juventus. After the game, Frank Rijkaard, Barcelona's coach, stated, "He has something special every time he touches the ball." He has scored his first competitive goal in La Liga against Sevilla at 1:30 AM local time, in a match that kicked off at 5 minutes past midnight. Ronaldinho suffered from injury during the first half of the campaign, and Barcelona slumped 12th in the league midway through the season. Ronaldinho returned from injury and scored 15 goals in La Liga during the 2003-04 season, helping the team ultimately finish second in the league. His scoop pass set up the winning goal for Xavi away to Real Madrid on the 25th of April 2004, club's first win at Bernabeu in 7 years, a result Xavi credits as the start of Barcelona's rise. Ronaldinho won his first league title in 2004-05 and was named FIFA World Player of the Year on 20th of December 2004. His captain at Barcelona, Carlos Puyol, stated, "The greatest compliment I could give him is that he's given Barcelona a respirator. He made us smile again." His fame grew due to his entertaining and productive play in both the La Liga and the Champions League. On the 8th of March 2005, Barcelona were eliminated from the ladder competition by Chelsea in the first knockout round, losing 5-4 over 2 legs. Ronaldinho scored both goals in 4-2 second leg loss at Stamford Bridge in London. After the game, Ronaldinho stated, "It's like someone pressed pause, and for 3 seconds all the players stopped. And I'm the only one that." With his contract expiring in 2008, Ronaldinho was offered an extension until 2014 that would have net him 85 million euros over 9 years, but he turned it down. In September 2005, signed a 2-year contract extension that included a release clause, allowing him to leave if any club offered Barcelona at least 85 million euros. By the end of the year 2005, Ronaldinho had started to accumulate a host of personal awards. He won the FIFA Pro Player of the Year in September 2005, in addition to being included in the 2005 FIFA Pro World 11 and being named the 2005 European Footballer of the Year. Also that year, Ronaldinho was voted the FIFA World Player of the Year for the second consecutive year. He became only the third player to win the award more than once, after 3-time winners Ronaldo and Zidane. His domination as the world's best footballer was undisputed, as he also won the Ballon d'Or for the only time in his career. On the 19th of November, Ronaldinho scored twice as Barcelona defeated Real Madrid 3-0 in the first leg of El Clásico, after sealing the match with his second goal. He received an standing ovation from the Real Madrid fans, a gesture so rare that only Diego Maradona had been honored in such way as a Barcelona player at the Santiago Bernabeu before. Ronaldinho stated, "I will never forget this because it's very rare for any footballer to be applauded in this way by the opposition." It was a season to remember, perhaps Ronaldinho's final, as he led Barcelona to their first Champions League crown in 14 years. After cruising through the group stage, Barcelona were drawn against Chelsea in the round of 6, a highly anticipated rematch of previous season. In the second leg, Ronaldinho delivered a moment of brilliance, dancing past 3 Chelsea defenders on the edge of the box, before slotting the ball past the keeper to seal Barcelona's place in the quarterfinals. There he struck again, scoring in a 2-0 home win over Benfica to help Barcelona advance. In the semi-finals, facing a tough AC Milan side, it was Ronaldinho's vision that made the difference, providing the assist for Gioli's goal, the only one across the both legs. Barcelona were through to the final. On the 17th of May 2006, they defeated Arsenal 2-1 to lift the Champions League trophy, their first in 14 years. Just 2 weeks earlier, they had also secured back-to-back La Liga titles with 1-0 win over Celta Vigo, earning Ronaldinho the first double in his career. Throughout the season, Ronaldinho formed a deadly partnership with prolific Cameroonian striker Samuel Eto'o, frequently providing assists to the 34-goal marksman. Ronaldinho too hit the new high, finishing with a career-best 26 goals, including 17 in La Liga and 7 in the Champions League. His brilliance earned him the 3rd consecutive place in the UEFA Team of the Year and the prestigious 2005-2006 UEFA Club Footballer of the Year award. He was also named in FIFA World 11 and made the 6-man shortlist for the 2006 Laureate World Sportsman of the Year. On the 3rd of February 2008, Ronaldinho reached the milestone, playing his 200th career match for Barcelona in a league clash against Osasuna. But 2007-08 season would ultimately mark the end of an era. Plagued by recurring injuries, his campaign was cut short on 3rd of April by a muscle tear in his right leg. Having been a model professional and devoted himself to training during his hugely successful first 3 seasons at Barcelona, Ronaldinho's partying lifestyle and lack of dedication to training saw his physical condition decline, with many at the club believing he was already below his prime. On 19th of May 2008, Barcelona club president Juan Laporta stated Ronaldinho needed a new challenge, claiming that he needed a new club if he were to revive his career. Ronaldinho and Barcelona teammate Lionel Messi each captained a team of international stars in an anti-racism exhibition match in Venezuela on 28th of June, which ended in a 7-7 draw. Ronaldinho finished with a pair of goals and 2 assists in what would be his last match as a Barcelona player. In preparation for 2010 Juan Gasper Trophy, Ronaldinho sent an open letter to fans and players of Barcelona, stating that his best year had been the 5 he spent in the Catalan club. It was a sad moment for him, and he later said in an interview that he regretted leaving without playing long enough with Lionel Messi. In 2008, Ronaldinho rejected a lucrative £25.5 million move to Premier League side Manchester City, despite reportedly being offered £2,000 per week. Instead, he chose to join Italian giants AC Milan, signing a 3-year deal worth around €5.5 million. The transfer fee was set at €22 million, with an additional €1 million bonus each season. With the number 10 already occupied by teammate Dido, he selected 80 as his jersey number. Ronaldinho made an instant impact, scoring his first goal for the club in the most dramatic fashion, a 1-0 derby victory over Inter Milan. He followed that up with his first brace in a commanding 3-0 win against Sampdoria. Then he delivered a last-minute moment of magic, netting a 93rd minute winner against Braga in the UEFA Cup quarter. By the end of the 2008-09 season, Ronaldinho had tailed 10 goals in 32 appearances across all competitions, a respectable start to Italian champ. After promising a start to the season, Ronaldinho's form began to dip. Struggling with fitness and consistency, he increasingly found himself starting from the bench, bringing a disappointing end to his first season at AC Milan. Behind the scenes, concerns were growing. His perceived lack of commitment in training and a night life that clashed with the discipline expected of a professional athlete drew criticism from fans and pundits alike. With Carlo Ancelotti, his coach at AC Milan, in his first season in Italy, commenting, "The decline of Ronaldinho hasn't surprised. His physical condition has always been very precarious. His talent, though, has never been in question." Ronaldinho's second season did not begin on a high note, but he soon rediscovered his form and was arguably Milan's best player of the season. Under guidance of newly appointed coach Leonardo, Ronaldinho's role shifted, moving from a central attacking position to the left side of a dynamic 4-3-3 formation, with fellow Brazilian Alexander Pato on the right. The change brought out the best in him, reigniting flashes of the brilliance fans had longed to see. Ronaldinho finished the season as a Serie A's top assist provider, showcasing his trademark vision and creativity throughout the campaign. However, it wasn't all smooth sailing. He missed 3 penalties during the domestic season, adding to another failed attempt from previous year. Still, he ended the league on a high note, scoring a brace in a commanding 3-0 victory over Juventus, a performance that reminded everyone of the magic he is still capable of producing. In the first half of the season, Ronaldinho featured in an exciting Milan attack, alongside new signings Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Robinho. Though no longer the focal point, he still contributed with several assists and 1 goal across 16 appearances before the winter break. After being heavily linked with a move back to his childhood club Grêmio, Ronaldinho joined Flamengo on 11th of January 2011. With a contract ending on 2014. He was greeted by more than 2,000 fans at his unveiling with the club. Ronaldinho scored his first goal for Flamengo in 3-2 victory over Boa Vista. Just weeks later, he curled in a second half free kick to secure a 1-0 win against the same team, earning his first piece of silverware with Flamingo, the Takaguana bar. The stunning strike in 71st minute sealed Flamingo's 19th Takaguana bar title. That success continued as Flamingo went on to win the Taka Rio. One of Ronaldinho's most iconic performances in Brazil came on 27th of July 2011 when he scored the sensational hat-trick in a wild 5-4 comeback win over Santos. However, his time at Flamingo ended on a sour note. After being absent from the team for several days, Ronaldinho filed a lawsuit against the club over 4 months of unpaid wages and terminated his contract. Ronaldinho made a move to Atlético Mineiro on 4th of June 2012 in a 6-month contract, just 4 days after leaving Flamingo. He wore number 49 in reference to his mother's birth year. Ronaldinho led Atlético Mineiro to a good 2012 season, in which the club finished second in 2012 Brasileiro and qualified for 2013 Copa Libertadores. His brilliance didn't go unnoticed. Ronaldinho was crowned the league's best player. The following year, Ronaldinho helped Atletico win the Campeonato Mineiro and led the club to its first Copa Libertadores title. Ronaldinho scored 4 goals and assisted on 8 occasions during the Atletico's dramatic run. Although 6 years past his death, Ronaldinho's display saw him voted 2013 South American Footballer of the Year. Ronaldinho left the club in July 2014 after reaching a mutual agreement to terminate his contract. Then a move to Quintaro followed. After that, he announced his return to Brazil and signed an 18-month contract with Fluminense. But after 2 months, Ronaldinho reached a mutual agreement with the club to terminate it. Ultimately, Ronaldinho's career ended sooner than expected due to his lifestyle of late-night parties and lack of discipline. But football fans will never forget the magic he brought to the pitch.